Sparta, you should go first.
Yeah, I agree. What's your idea?
Yes.
It's a bit of a tie. I'm not gonna lie. So, if Childish Gambino or Donald Glover comes back and plays Lando, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say that one for sure. I don't even care what the writing is, but I love him acting in Atlanta, and I love him how he was in Spider-Man. I would just love to see more of him. But since that's not confirmed, the only one that is confirmed, I would say, is going to be Visions, mainly just because it's the one that's piqued my interest the most, and it's also the one with the least amount of details.
Yeah.
I think the idea of just having just like the whole Eastern animation just coming to play, it sounds like a huge interesting take, and my ears are perked. My eyes are definitely set towards it. One thing that I'm like really excited about is that they haven't even listed out what studios are going to be working on these 10 short films. I'm hoping and I'm anticipating that like Wit Studio or Pero or UFO Table are going to be working on them. I know these are names that maybe not everyone knows of, but they know their works. These are the studios that have worked on like Attack on Titan, Naruto, the Fate series, Demon Slayer, Great Pretender. These are all huge names in like the entire like anime world. So if any of those studios end up working on these things, man, I'm super all for it. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a huge runner up with Lando. I love Childish.
Hey, Alberto, I just looked this up. So Justin Seaman, the writer, producer, and director of Dear White People, is creating the Lando Calrissian series.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't seen that show, but my girlfriend Ariella has, and she's spoken good things of it. So I'll put my trust in her words, and maybe I'll check out the show then too.
I'm pumped for Ahsoka and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've seen Clone Wars, Rebels. I'm pumped for Ahsoka. And for Obi-Wan Kenobi, I loved Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's probably, I think, one of the best current actors that are still working out there right now. So I'm really pumped to see that, and I'm looking forward to see the Bad Batch and any of the stuff. I'm looking forward to hearing more about Rogue Squadron to see, is it going to take place? Is it going to be with Wedge Antilles, or is it going to be a new Rogue Squadron during the Resistance? So I want to hear more about what that is particularly going to focus on. What era? Is it Empire? Is it post? Is it going to be Is it Mandalorian era, post Return of the Jedi, or is it Force Awakens era? So I'd like to hear more of that.
Joe, what about you?
The top
high and low
is Ahsoka and Acolyte, and my bottom ones I am not looking forward to is probably you guys are gonna hate me, but Obi-Wan Kenobi and Lando.
Wow, I'm surprised with the Obi-Wan. I thought for sure you would have been excited for that one.
I feel like his story has been explored, and
Obi-Wan or Lando or both.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think Obi-Wan's too. Yeah,
I feel like his story has been explored, and I don't see how much. I would love to see Ewan McGregor come back as Obi-Wan, absolutely, but I just don't see how they can expound upon his story anymore so than what it has been. And Lando, I'm not a big fan of Lando as a character.
Yeah.
What about you, Christian?
Most anticipated for me is got to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was excited for that show. It could have just been 10 episodes of Ewan McGregor walking through the desert with a 10-year-old Luke Skywalker on his back like Yoda. Like, I would have been down for it. I'm all for that. I think that and then especially the return of Hayden Christensen is just got me even so much more excited for that show.
Yeah. That got me really excited for sure.
Secondary would probably be either Acolyte or Lando. Lando, just because kind of like Alberto said, I'm a huge fan of Donald Glover. I think he was fantastic in Solo, and I think he could shine. And also, I thought Solo was a great movie, and anything that's going to be set around that time that could potentially give us more from those characters, sign me up.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that for sure, Christian.
For this, correct? Donald Glover has not been confirmed.
He has not been confirmed, but I can't imagine they're going to recast the character again, and I don't think we're getting 95-year-old Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Dan, finish it up.
And as far as stuff I'm looking forward to the most, I would say Book of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah,
and the Acolyte. Those are the two. Maybe I'm just a psychopath who loves all the dark villainy side of things, but yeah, those ones are the most intriguing to me because I feel like Boba Fett as a character has been teased enough in the canonical stuff, but never really given his full story. And so with removing all of the Legends stuff that was made out for him, I feel like, yeah, people love his character and he's a badass and he's a terrible person that you want to root for. So yeah, let's work with that. And
if anybody talks crap about Tamir Morrison, a 60-something-year-old man playing Boba Fett just because he's a little overweight, I'm
watch that episode of watch the last few episodes of Mandalorian, and you'll see he'll kick your ass.
I don't want to hear anybody call him Boba Fett. That's just ridiculous.
Boba Fett. Who's calling him Boba Fett?
A lot of people. No, he's out of shape. He shouldn't be playing Boba Fett. No, he's just a 60-something-year-old man doing all of his own stunts.
Right. Yeah. And
get out of here.
Doing a kick-ass job. And the Acolyte, I love that because like I had said earlier in the episode that I think it just has the most opportunity for the most fresh Star Wars stuff that isn't tied to any of this other stuff. So yeah, those are mine. Yeah, so, Bobby and Joe.
Before I forget, all this stuff is all on Disney Plus.
Yes, all on Disney Plus.
Besides Rogue One.
But they didn't confirm Rogue Squadron. I imagine it probably will be, but they didn't confirm that for Disney Plus.
So that's all going to be Disney Plus. Yeah. So, which is the future is streaming. So
and I think the bottom line here we can all agree on: the future of Star Wars is bright. No matter what you're a fan of, no matter what movies you liked, what movies you didn't like, the future is bright.